This is your girl, Boss Lady with Girlfriendstalk magazine, and we're interviewing Raven Kapone.
Cocky Club. Man, Raven Kapone he's just that dude. He's that dude that can't be turned down. Any obstacle you put in front of him, he's gonna just walk right over. Rappers, from engineering to producing, graphic designs to managing, it don't matter. Put a hump in front of him, he's going right over. I specialize in managing and helping out the underdogs. The dudes who can't pay for all the studio time, the dudes who can't pay top price for the graphic designs, the dudes who people won't put them in the show because they don't think they good enough and all that. Nah, because I was an underdog once, so what I do and I specialize in, I'm gonna always help out the dude that don't nobody else wanna help.
Okay, so basically you were saying that you were an underdog and you had to deal with things like not being able to pay for studio time.
I just kept at it. I did a lot of time on house arrest, and like I said, I was always electronically, inclined with stuff. It was just hard putting things together, so I just had to keep going. Built my own studio, started off from karaoke machine to $1,000 of equipment type stuff, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Whew, my first project was Ghetto Literature.
I can only imagine.
No, I'm telling you, that was my first project called Ghetto Literature. I made, me and Yoyito, my cousin Yoyito with K-Pasta, me and him made all those beats on a little Toys R Us keyboard and recorded it through karaoke, and it was on cassette. And those songs will actually be released within the next year or so because we want to, spice them up. No re-recording, just want to doctor them up for sound. But that was my first project.
So,
every way. I mean, all the way from knowing how to troubleshoot a problem to executing a problem to just putting out the product. Not that people that they want to hear at first, but we concentrate on making music that when you first hear it, you're not gonna like it because it's real. We're not putting out no whammies. But if the third time you hear it, it's stuck in your head, and now you irritated at me because you can't do nothing.
I'm always irritated at you.
Here we go again. Same old shit, dog.
Okay.
It's so important because you gotta really understand that at the end of the day, somebody has to get paid for something happening. If you think you about to just walk through all of this and think nobody's getting paid and think you about to get the results you want, man, then good luck. That's why a lot of people go to the studios and they like, man, my shit don't sound right. Well, the reason is because you walked in there already trying to negotiate your price, so you get what you pay for. The business side of it is, if you pay for it, you know what you're getting. If you try to bullshit that payment, then you gotta understand what you're getting to. When you bullshit me, you're gonna get bullshit. So I cut it off at the root. You come in negotiating and bullshit, I keep your money. I got money. We good. Because I'm not about to sit here and let you damage my name because you don't understand your business. I understand mine, and a lot of people don't understand that. My favorite top 5 artists in Columbus, I'm gonna take it back a little bit with Black Box Diamond. Diamond, he actually.
Oh yeah.
Diamond, really dope. I gotta say Young Wise because Young Wise, he taught me how to think out the box before me and him became a part of the same entertainment label. I love Big Bro GT because he makes real music like I do, and he is not false. What's that, 3? Let's see. Of course, I gotta give it, my number 1 franchise player artist, C. Jerkins, NYTE. He's one of my favorite artists because he just proved to me that he could jump between every category of music and win. From the jungle music to the rock and roll to the hip hop dance to the party music to the hood music. I mean, growing up on the north side of Columbus, you kind of go through all these stages, and he proved it through his music. C. Jerkins. Him. Now the fifth, not the fifth one. Oh really? Now the fifth one is kind of hard, But me as being as cocky as I want to be, I'm gonna say myself.
Okay.
Because what makes me one of the greats ever is because I've proven that I can do everything. I can write a song, my own music. I can make the beat, I can produce it, engineer, shoot a video, do the graphic design, and put it all out in less than 7 to 8 hours, and it'd be a hit. And perform it and do a damn good job of it. But if I wasn't going to include myself, my fifth person would be Blast. No, Blast. I gotta say Blast. Benjamin Bucks. Because Blast used to be a part of NYTE years ago. I threw a King of the 614 freestyle battle, and I did it the right way. I had a 4-foot trophy made. It was gold plated. It wasn't real gold. It was gold plated. It was sprayed. It was all the. And guess what? He went up. Get her some chicken out the kitchen, bro. It's really all her chicken, but. But he actually won. I put him up against people. He won with the beat, and he won a cappella. A lot of people don't know that Blast rap, but Blast actually is a dope ass rapper.
I know
he just don't do it.
Right.
Well, see, growing up on the north side of Columbus, I never listened to hip hop. Like, I never listened to hip hop. Like, I never listened to Kumo D. I never listened to Run DMC, LL Cool J. See, growing up on Northside Columbus, we listened to people like the Ghetto Boys, Brother Lynch Hung, Top Authority, motherfuckers like that.
But don't you feel as if hip hop, to me, this is what I think. Hip hop is the culture and rap is an element.
True.
So there's different styles of rap, but it all falls under hip hop.
Yeah, but when you come from where there's hip hop being played, you don't know. Like, I don't know. I never heard it. Like, I don't know one lyric to Coogee rap song or nobody. Like, because that wasn't introduced to me.
See, I feel like all of the people who founded hip hop, they rap. I feel like hip hop is a subculture of the United States. And culture is hip hop.
True.
Rap is an element.
True, but that's if you're introduced to the knowledge. Because to me, all I knew rapping back then, Spice One. When Brother Lynch Hung and Top Authority and Rated R and motherfuckers like
He's old.
But I'm just saying like that because like when people like you hear LL Cool J, I'm like LL who? I'm listening to Ghetto Boys like LL Cool J. He like Mama Say Knock You Out. To me, that song was stupid as fuck.
That song, I was like
personally, but that's my personal like until I got to listen to it. We was listening to like real stuff like you know Bushwick Bill said, man, my mind playing tricks on me. When you waking up in the hood and you go in the kitchen and you think you about to eat a whole loaf of bread because it look good, and then you open it up and it's all green, man, your mind playing tricks on you. You can't eat it now. So what you got to do? Go to free lunch. Hip hop to me, I didn't know nothing about it. I was dealing with the real struggle.
Okay.
How many of y'all know about eating free lunch and don't get on time and only get banana pudding without chips? Yeah, it was bad.
I don't know nothing about that.
But that's the difference between the hip hop and rap. The rap is only introduced to so many things. Hip hop is a foundation, but we didn't know.
Yeah,
what
see,
the
I feel like
foundation
hip hop is the foundation, and there's different levels of rappers. Like there's down south rappers, but there's trapped and screwed rappers. They're still down south, but there's a difference between that. There's trap rappers, there's pop rappers, there's this, there's that, but they're all under hip hop because it's the culture.
No, and that always be true. And I never argue that, but a lot of people don't understand is you are what you're introduced to.
True.
And I wasn't introduced to hip hop at all. Like if you say name an old school song, the first thing that comes to my head is In Between the Sheets, Isaac Brothers.
Oh, because you all sensitive motherfucker.
No, motherfucker, that's just what I was introduced to.
Okay. So, thank you.
Nightlife, a lot of people back in the day, how it was like started, like in the daytime you did certain things, in nighttime you did certain things.
Ratchet.
My life started at night, so it only made sense to do nightlife. Now, I'm not an entertainment company, I'm not a corporation. All I ever want to do was put out records, so I put Nightlife Records. In the daytime, we don't do nothing in the studio. We working, spend time with our kids, paying bills, doing all that. Once it get dark, we working. That's why you might get on Facebook and see me up till 4 and 5 in the morning.
Cause you ratchet.
Ratchet.
You be hitting my inbox talking crazy.
Next.
Don't try and do me.
Boss, nigga. Communities is really, the community is really important because if you really from the hood and you really telling your story and your music, if you go out and just go walk for 10 minutes in the hood, it reminds you of a lot of things that happened back in the day. So now I help tell people, like, if you can give back a little bit, give back a little bit. Like, why not? Because at the end of the day, if you got some shoes you ain't worn in 6 months, man, go give it to dude down the street. We do a lot of charity work on Mount Vernon, you know what I'm saying, with the Bros, with the Triumph Temple, with the Masons and everything. That's what we do. So, and I didn't understand that until I really hooked up with them, because now it makes sense. Like, why not give back? If I got a bunch, if I buy 2 t-shirts every weekend for 2 years, guess what? I got 2 bags full of t-shirts. When it comes to these charity events, I make sure I wash them. I have somebody else iron them. I'm not ironing nothing. Fold them up, put them in the bag, and guess what? Now I'm giving out fresh t-shirts to everybody. Everybody got fresh tees to whoever pick them out. So community is very important because, shit, I'm still a part of the community. No matter how much money we make, no matter what deal we sign, shit, we still here, regardless. Yes, you'll hear it in my songs. One of my favorite lines, I say, I never been a dope boy. I'm a pimp, I sell a bitch. Because I always figured it, like, I'm an action type dude. I'm not nothing wrong with niggas who do what they do, but I can't sit there waiting for my phone to ring. I'm a dude that gotta keep moving. If you listen to my music, it'll talk about a lot that I've been through, a lot that I know people's going through, a lot of death, a lot of life. I believe in God, so I got music, like, I don't want to fall back to the streets. It's my confession of God, like, I'm really talking to him, and I got inspired by that through Pac, people like Pac and DMX, mostly, them two, like, for real. So, you classify me being gangster street music, yeah, it's true, because that still falls on both sides. Like, both categories, I'm fulfilling both of them. Mm-hmm. You got the hard and you got the soft part. The soft part is the more realistic. The hard part is like, fuck with me and you gonna get it. Soft part is like, I'd rather not do it. But you go back to that hard, like, nigga, don't, it's a line. Man, honestly, on some real shit, I don't know what hip hop is anymore. Niggas, there's so many fucked up shit going on right now. I don't know what's going on. That's why, I mean, I don't know where music is going. Like, for real, if something don't change, there ain't gonna be no more music. This shit's just gonna be a hobby. Ain't gonna be no more money in it. Ain't gonna be no exposure. Ain't gonna be a lot of stuff, because people taking advantage of the good opportunities and they putting shit on it. And now we gotta work harder for people like me putting out real music. Because dude down the street, he ain't never sold nothing in his life, but his brother do. But instead of him keeping it real, saying, oh, his family got money, no, he puts himself in this situation and then trying to make a dance out of it. Like, you can't be a G and dance. It don't work. It don't work. Like that's like me saying, like, to the day, I'm gonna say it to the world, to the day that I see a nigga with some skinny jeans on, wearing all pink, with some goofy shit on him, where he look like he need to be at Wall Street. If I see him whip out an AK or the AR and light up a whole club, I'll retract everything I fucking said. But from where I'm from, it don't work.
Where you from?
North Side, 18th for Cleveland, nigga. TFCP, the Franklin County president, nigga. What? I'm only doing this for one reason now, because I've pretty much done a lot of things, and it's coming to the point to where we are getting older, times is changing. I'm only in it to make sure my kids ain't gotta worry. So if I never get signed as a rapper, that's why in my company I do everything myself. I talk to executives all the time, and all they want to see is business, so I provide business. That's why I put artists on like C. Jerkins. I put producers out of Atlanta and Washington, D.C. like I Guarantee. I put motherfuckers like that on. So the reality is, you gotta be comfortable with yourself and your decisions, because time does run out. The fucked up part is people still getting signed at the age of 40, so I still got a chance because I'm not up there yet. My next project just became official as a week ago. It was supposed to have been a NYTE full project, but from my trials and tribulations, I talked to C. Jerkins, and we agreed that You know, because I really confide in him because, you know, he's my motivation right now. He's been my motivation for the past 2 years for real. So it's called One Step Closer. One Step Closer comes into like my business is so immaculate right now. Like I'm that dude that can wear anything he want and still go sit with $1 million man. The only funny part about it is I've done it. I've sat with the McDonald's dude for a commercial. Y'all don't know about that. But I was dressed just like this. And they looked at me like, oh, not another trap star, boom, boom, boom. But when I showed them my paperwork, like, look, bro, I've worn these fronts for 14 years now.
You don't brush your teeth?
Yeah, I brush my teeth. You brush your glasses? Bug-eye, motherfucker.
I am not a bug-eye.
But anyway, I sat down with him, and when I showed him my paperwork, I was just like, look, you gotta accept me. You can't deny what I do. I'm gonna do that. They be like, oh, dress up for court. I go to court just like this. I go to child support court like this. They be like, oh, you look like this. No, I work hard as hell. I'm allowed to spoil myself. But you know, it just comes with hard work. So
not child support court.
So any court. But one step closer is we've been introduced to a lot of things. We talk to a lot of people. Not saying it's going to be this or it's going to be that, but I know right now I put NYTE Records in a dope standing that people are still trying to fathom how to get close to an inch of where we at. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to talk to somebody, but like the previous question you said 10 minutes ago, business. If your business is right, all you need is a conversation. If you don't take, you know, part of the conversation, I mean, that's really your fault. It's actually everything. Love and loyalty to me, I don't know who agrees or disagrees, but love and loyalty is actually the same word. That's how I live by. Because without loyalty, there's no love. Without love, there's no loyalty. So it means the same thing. So rather how you use either word in either sentence, man, it means the same thing. If you fail on either side, man, that's your ass. Loyalty means to me, if a man breaks 1% of his time per day to better your life in any kind of way, do not leave that man, because the next motherfucker is going to take 2% of your time to get where they need to go and leave you back. And that falls with love too. For the ones who don't know, for the ones who ignore the shit, Columbus, Ohio has no tabloid. For y'all who don't know what a tabloid is, no, man, no. Girlfriendstalk, I've read it. It makes sense.
So you trying to say we don't make sense?
No, the Girlfriendstalk, I've read it. I'm not shitting on nobody else's work, but I know what I like.
Hey man, I like that.
They like my favorite quote, and I always say Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt ain't got to make another movie ever because they're always in the tabloid. So if Girlfriendstalk and always keep somebody in the tabloid or focus on 1 or 5 people, we got a chance at something.
Right. You
pick 5 people out the city and you talk about them enough. People get tired at first, but then after a while they'll accept it, because if somebody makes you look important, people would doubt you, but then they start looking into you because people want to do their research.
Right.
And then they be like, oh shit, they talking about him for real. Like, right. What is this about? So like people may like, oh, Raven Kapone, he's just another rapper. But like, no, do your research. What have I really done? Nothing. Man, I've done a lot. I know. So, but at the end of the day, Girlfriendstalk is it's important because they're actually trying to get motherfuckers on board. Right. Like, look, we trying to put you on something.
It's more than just ass and titties. Like, it's more than just, you know what I mean?
I mean, of course it's more than ass and titties, but, you know, people like to talk about ass and titties, too. So that being in the magazine is just a conversation. The best part about what I like about it is y'all kind of, like, really on that consistent thing and y'all picking it up. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, this might be one interview for a nigga. But shit, you don't know. Something might happen really dope within the next 2 weeks when we got to do another interview. And y'all show that y'all not afraid to work with me. So now y'all give me a chance to show y'all what's up. So yeah, of course I'm gonna rock with y'all.
Dope, we respect it. We appreciate all the love. Mm-hmm. Respect it.
So social media is gonna be social media. It's up to the people to decide how they take it, because the world is filled with actors.
Right.
If you talk a good game, anybody can believe you. Social media is supposed to be there for entertainment. For the people who's misabusing it or abusing it or doing all that goofy shit, guess what? It's social media. It's supposed to be that way. Now it's up to certain people to take charge and help divide what's real and what's fake. Because you could be on Facebook, like I could go to the Lamborghini lot right now with all my jewelry on, like, and be in front of Lamborghini and put it all over there. They be like, yo, everybody get a Lambo, but then you only see me in my truck. But everybody don't see everything, so it's up to the people to divide. But it's supposed to be tainted and good.
How important is it for entertainment or underground scene?
It's very important, especially here in Columbus, because we don't have a Clear Channel or 107 really backing like we know they really could. We know money really moves some things, but if I put 5,000 right now into 107.5, what's that going to do? I mean, really. So we got to take it what we can. We just don't have enough people to work together to make it blow up like it could be.
Right.
Because like if 20 of us right now get in Columbus and blow it up, man, people ain't got to do nothing but jump on the bandwagon. But everybody's stuck in their zone because they afraid of disappointment. So they just figure if we gonna feel on our own. We ain't gonna let nobody else be the judge of what we doing. But that's cool though. Me, I gotta move forward regardless. Cocky Club Entertainment is Wise is the president. Young Wise is the president. Mo Bixby is the CEO. You know, I'm the third in command of it, but this is their baby. They've been gathering artists for a couple years now. That are not just artists. People that actually have business aspects about themselves. Like, you just can't grab an artist that's just an artist. Like, that's not the point of Cocky Club. Everybody got their own label or they're a part of a successful label somewhere. So Cocky Club is a bunch of bosses, then artists. And what we do is we help motivate each other to go further. Like Wise done had his deals. He done had his distribution deals out of New York and everything. Mm-hmm. Right now, we're pushing Wise again. He dropped Selfish. He got an album with Crooked Eye and everybody. He got some dope features. We're pushing that. Mo Bixby got songs all over iTunes making money. F. Dot, Sway over there doing videos. We got DJ King 7 with the Pulse. He just went back on tour. Well, he's about to go back on tour. And then you got somebody like me, the Franklin County president, that's holding it down here, keeping the name alive. We got people like Smith. He's down in Atlanta with Fire Magazine South. Man, that's really dope right now. You got people like Arson. He just auditioning for some filming thing with Jazz LYFE and all them, and like that's dope.
It's called Dynasty. I'm a part of that.
Oh, Dynasty. Okay, yeah, that's dope. Like, I'm not an actor, but but Arson, he's going up for auditions. Everybody's a boss in their own Cocky Club, and everybody has their own particular flavor in it. That's why it's not a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? But it's a nice little circle though, and when we come back out with all of our product, everybody's gonna see what they seen at the beginning of 2013. Man, support is learning how to put yourself second if you have to. That's it.
Okay. That's deep.
I know. It's just what I do. I don't know how to answer that. Because I got people around me, but I can't give them the credit for support. I got to give myself the credit for support because I have so much weight on my own shoulders. Like, really, my supporters, really, I say my kids and my moms. They may not listen to my music. They may not, follow my music, but they know this is what I love. So they give me that spiritual energy that I need to keep going. So those is my real supporters. Now, out of everybody else, my supporters, man, I got C Jerkins, of course. My whole Cocky Club, they support me. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of labels in the city that really do support me. There's a lot of radio stations that do support me.
The best one?
The best radio station that support me? Fire Radio. Sorry.
I guess you won't be a girl.
Wooger, Girlfriendstalk. I mean, everybody really supporting, but you had like really the number one radio station that really, you know what I'm saying? I had to put it out there. I ain't gonna bullshit you, baby. (614-515-1297) 723-9007 614 area code. I always forget. That's my special line. I mean, it's the business line. I barely use it because 515 been a number for like over 10 years. So kind of, you can Google me. All you know, anytime y'all see my say, just Google Raven Kapone with a Kapone, and just really get at me. I don't have employees, so you ain't gotta go through a middleman in this. I ain't got nobody screening my calls. If you really about your business and you really want some help, ask anybody in the city. I've helped them in some kind of way. Half of the artists is out now, I recorded them or done a design for them or gave them advice, or that's why they call me the Franklin County president, man. I'm always helping the next person. I'm not helping nobody that's already got a budget and doing all that, man. Because that's too easy. I'm helping the people that's really working. The person who ain't got $20 for studio time. You know what I mean? So you get in touch with me. You can search me on any website. So far, I'm damn near almost along. Raven Kapone, NYTE Records, and that's pretty much how you get in touch with me. Don't hesitate, man. You might want to kill yourself if you do.
Well, Girlfriendstalk magazine would like to thank you for being a part of this, and we want to thank you for your continued support. And please stay in contact with us because we will continue to watch you grow and develop.
No problem.